Once upon a time, in a quiet little village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there was a place called the Sleepy Hollow of Lullabies. It was said that anyone who entered this hollow would fall into the deepest, most peaceful sleep of their lives, wrapped in dreams as soft as clouds. A young girl named Lila had heard stories of this magical place but had never been able to find it. Lila was the kind of child who found it hard to sleep. Her mind was always racing with thoughts of adventures, stars, and stories yet to be told. Every night she would toss and turn, counting sheep, drinking warm milk, and listening to the crickets outside her window. But sleep never came easily. One evening, as the golden sun dipped below the horizon and the first stars blinked awake, Lila decided she would finally seek out the Sleepy Hollow. She tiptoed out of her cottage, her bare feet brushing against the cool grass, and followed a path lit by fireflies. The forest greeted her with rustling leaves and the distant hoot of an owl. She walked deeper and deeper until she came upon a small, shimmering brook. Its water glowed faintly, as if moonlight had melted into it. Lila knelt and dipped her fingers into the stream. It was warm, like a mother's touch. A soft voice hummed from the trees. Lila turned and saw a woman with silver hair and a cloak woven from shadows and starlight. "You seek the Sleepy Hollow, child?" the woman asked. Lila nodded. "I can't sleep, no matter what I try." The woman smiled. "Then follow the brook and let the lullabies guide you." Lila did as she was told, stepping carefully over mossy stones as the brook led her into a small circular clearing. The air here was thick with the scent of lavender, and the ground was covered in the softest moss, like nature's own bed. Above her, the branches of ancient trees intertwined, forming a canopy that shimmered with tiny floating lights, will-o'-the-wisps, dancing in slow, sleepy circles. Then, the lullabies began. They didn't come from any voice or instrument, but from the hollow itself, a gentle, wordless melody that wrapped around Lila like a blanket. The leaves rustled in harmony, the brook bubbled in rhythm, and even the wind sighed along. Lila felt her eyelids grow heavy. She lay down on the moss, and as she did, the earth beneath her seemed to cradle her like a mother rocking a cradle. The will-o'-the-wisps dimmed to a soft glow, and the lullaby swelled around her, each note brushing away her restless thoughts. "Sleep, little one," the hollow seemed to whisper. "Dream of starlit seas and whispering trees. Let go and drift." And for the first time in as long as she could remember, Lila did. Her breath slowed, her muscles relaxed, and her mind floated into a dream where she was riding on the back of a great, gentle owl, soaring over silent forests and fields of silver wheat. The world below was peaceful, bathed in eternal twilight, and she felt nothing but warmth and safety. When she awoke, the first light of dawn was peeking through the trees. She was still in the hollow, but the lullabies had faded into the morning. Birdsong. Lila stretched, feeling more rested than she ever had before. As she walked back home, she realized the magic hadn't just been in the hollow, it had been in letting go. The lullabies had always been around her, in the wind, the water, the earth, but she had been too busy thinking to hear them. That night, when she lay in her own bed, she listened. She heard the distant murmur of the brook, the sigh of the trees, and the slow, steady heartbeat of the world. And before she knew it, she was asleep, wrapped in dreams once more. From then on, Lila never struggled with sleep again. And though she visited the Sleepy Hollow many times after, she knew the real secret was simply listening. To the quiet, to the night, and to the gentle lullabies that had always been there, waiting for her to close her eyes and drift away. The end.